This being a reserve, there are actual uh, wild animals here. Just zoom in. Hello everyone and welcome to another one of my camping adventures. Before I set off to the campsite, I need to get some supplies. Mainly drinking water, because the site that I'm heading to today doesn't have safe drinking water to consume, so I'll have to bring my own before I get there. So a little bit of shopping first and then we'll be on our way.
Destination is on the right.
Well, I've arrived at the campsite and now it's time to set up the tent. So let's get to it. The tent is all set up, but here comes the rain. The good thing is that I managed to set it up before the rain started really heavy. As you can hear the thunder. Another rainy camping adventure with me. Why does it always rain? Actually, it is springtime here in Kwa-Zulu Natal, South Africa, late spring, and we're almost heading into summer in a couple of weeks' time. But over these past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of rainfall. I don't know why. Something new on this trip that I didn't have last time was I got these containers to keep all my camping stuff and cooking stuff, so I wouldn't be looking for it like the last video where I was looking for that rubber mallet for 10 minutes in this car. I don't know whether I put it in the back, in the boot, or in the back, or somewhere in the front. Let me just move all this stuff. Yeah, these are these two containers that I bought this past week. It's helped a lot because I've managed to organize a lot of things. As you can see, let me just open it up. Yes, the one on the right has all my cooking stuff, such as the gas stove, my tea mug, plates, knives, oil, spices. Yeah, that's the one on the right. The one on the left has like sort of random camping stuff like lights, tape, ice bucket, airbed inflator, but I won't be needing it today because this campsite doesn't have electricity. So I bought a manual. I have a manual pump and have some firewood. Hopefully I'll be able to use it today if the rain stops. I'll be able to make a campfire today. My kettle is down there, gas, peaceful sleep for insect repellent. Yeah, so I got these two containers just to sort of organize things because the last time I went camping, everything was sort of in a mess. I couldn't find one item in this car, even though I sort of packed it all together. I was the one that did the packing, but I couldn't find anything at all. And it's got these lids. Let me just put one there. It packs up quite easy in the car, and it saves a lot of space as well. So if I didn't pack it like this, I probably wouldn't have space for the firewood and my airbed. I managed to just push it in that space there. Airbed and two pumps just in case one doesn't work. I should probably pump this bed up sooner rather than later because I'm gonna have to pump it up manually. Now for a tour of the tent. I set up my table here. with just some groceries, stuff to cook. There's my cooler box, drinking water, those two bins I was talking about earlier, containers, sleeping bag, chairs, two chairs, firewood, and the packet in the corner I'm using as my bin. Yeah, just need to pump up this airbed. Another mattress on top. This one self-inflates, so I just let it go on its own. As you can see, it's opening up here. Yeah, there's a lot of sand in this tent, but to be honest, the whole campsite is sandy, so that makes sense. Looks like the rain decided to stop, so I can't think of a better time to start cooking. This being a reserve, there are actual wild animals here. Just zoom in. I wanted to get supper cooking on this table, but it's still a bit wet. Maybe just leave it for another half an hour or so. Let's go for a tour of the campsite. Well, here is the actual camp tent, but would you believe it, the site actually has a shower and a toilet. Okay. And a wash basin. So here is the toilet with everything you would need. Actually has a battery down here with a switch that connects to a light. Let me just put the switch on. Works. Here, a sink with a tap, another sink with a tap, and behind this wall there is a shower. Apparently water fills up into this thing called the rocket. I'll probably Google what this is when I go home. So you burn wood down here, that starts a fire and starts boiling up the water. Yeah, it has a chimney for the smoke. So let's walk into this. Hooks for your towel. Here it is, a shower. I'll probably be using this tomorrow morning. I shower in nature, because there's trees, clouds, sky, and then we go down, nature, a lot of it, even wild animals too. Let's get this fire started, shall we? The rain has sort of slowed down a bit, which is good. Well, worst case scenario, I'll cook supper on the grill, yeah, in the campfire. Well, supper tonight turned out to be a disaster, by my own fault, sadly. I forgot my frying pan at home. So the things that I was planning to cook tonight, I can't. But I have some bacon, and I have a gas torch. So I'm just wondering if I can make this work, just to have something to eat tonight. I have like dessert and stuff in my cooler box, but that's not actually food. So I'm just gonna try and fry this bacon, basically. Let me get a fork. Maybe I should put one streaky bacon onto a fork. And I just took it out of the cooler box too, so it's like very cold. But this is my chopping board, the opposite side of my chopping board. So if I burn it with the gas torch, to be honest, at this point I don't really care, as long as I got something to eat tonight. This wasn't supposed to be supper for me tonight, but this bacon is thin enough that I think I can cook it with the gas torch. And if I burn this chopping board, well, the backside of this chopping board, so be it. Such is life. You forget things sometimes. I don't know whether I should poke one with a fork and just try and torch it, or just put it on this chopping board and sort of burn the chopping board as well. Let's see. I'll put it on low heat. Well, I'm trying to eat the bacon only and not the chopping board, because I don't really want to burn the chopping board, but if I have to, then I guess I have to. Let me try and push it all together. So if I miss one, I'll eat the other. I'll eat the next one. It is cooking slowly. I'm putting this on low heat because I'd rather cook it slowly and get it actually cooked than just burn it. Burn it and not cook it. Well, the chopping board isn't actually getting burnt because I'm eating the bacon directly. I had a burger that I was planning to fry tonight, but I don't know how long this gas torch will take to cook that burger, that patty. So I'm frying the bacon because it's thin and it's easy to cook. I can see it's actually frying. Catching on fire slightly, but frying. Let's turn this off. Turn it over so I can cook the other side. I definitely wouldn't recommend cooking like this, but circumstances call for this. If you are going camping, remember you're cooking stuff, especially frying pan, because that's what you're gonna need to cook on. You notice when bacon is cooking, it starts to shrink itself. I can actually watch this bacon shrinking itself on the flame. I'm just gonna turn it over one more time to cook the other side again, just a little bit. Then it should be done. I can see it's charred, sort of getting burnt slightly. But as long as it's cooked, that's the main thing. I can actually notice all of the fat rolling down the chopping board. It's literally dripping down. That's what's actually causing the flame. The fat, it's burning. Yeah, that was gas torched bacon. Can't believe that actually worked. But let me just take it off. This chopping board. It is fully cooked. I know, I almost burnt it. Guess this is some healthy bacon since all of the fat came off. Some buns. Yes, I plan to fry a burger and put that burger into this bun, but I guess I'm gonna have to put some bacon in this bun. Can put some hot sauce on there. And the bacon. Break it up. Put it the wrong side. If you can see, it is actually pretty good. It's cooked. I know. I can feel it as I'm biting it. There's a crunch to it. This is probably the most camping meal I've ever had. Ever. It's enough to keep me going till the morning. And I also have dessert there. Chocolate mousse. So I guess that'll be it for tonight. For supper. Well, if you're wondering what happened to the campfire, this is what happened. Nothing. Uh, I tried lighting it a few times, but I think the wood was wet from the rain, and even before I bought it, I noticed that there was mist on the packet. I only noticed that when I got to the campsite for some reason. Yeah. The only thing left to do now is eat dessert. I bought this sort of chocolate mousse. So all it says is chocolate dessert. Okay, this is really good. This is delicious. There. This dessert is there. Yeah, because the campfire didn't really get started, I couldn't cook on the grill that was over there. And it was a bit rusty, so I was a bit skeptical to cook on it anyway. So I just made the bacon, gas torch bacon. But this dessert is great. Delicious. Damn. Well, it is nighttime now, so I think it's time for me to go hit the airbed. Good morning. Yeah, I had a good sleep. Not too bad. I did wake up a few times just to turn over to my side, but it was not too bad. Still hungry. Uh, yeah, let's see what I'll do about that now in the morning. It's just after 5 a.m. in the morning. You can see the sun is just starting to rise over that mountain. If you were wondering about the tent, it is a 10 sleeper tent, 10 people in sleeping bags. I usually use it when I go out camping with my family, but if I'm honest, they're not that keen on going camping as much as I am. They don't like it as much as I do. So hence the reason why I'm going camping solo camping. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need something more stronger than tea this morning. I had a good sleep, but as I said, I kept waking up every like 2 or 3 hours just to turn over to my side. And I do drink coffee, but I wouldn't consider myself a daily coffee drinker. I drink coffee, but only when I feel like I need it. I feel like I need it this morning. If you have any good coffees that I should maybe try out or use, leave a comment down below. Birds flying past. There's a lot of nature noises that you hear in this. There's birds, animals, bugs. There's another noise there. Some bug, a locust or something. Which is why I keep the tent doors closed all the time. I don't want something flying in when I'm not paying attention. Let's get the shower started. Just gonna put some fire lighting. That fire under will boil the water in this tank that feeds into the shower. I'm going to need to open up this tent when I get home to remove all of that sand. And it's still a bit wet too. So I need to open it up and give it a good wash. Can't live without trying out that shower. Well, that was refreshing, especially after putting that tent away and getting all that sand on me. This is a bit of a treacherous road. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there's a big dip right there, right to my left. This car of mine, it's a Volkswagen Polo, which is more of a city car, run around to the shops car. Not really meant for going off-road. I think maybe now is the time I might consider getting a vehicle that's capable of going off-road. Well, now that I'm out of the reserve, time to get some breakfast. Hello, how are you?
Good, thanks, sorry.
I'm good, thanks. Can I get the sausage McMuffin with egg meal?
Yes,
Coffee, 2 sugars.
Cappuccino, much black or latte?
Just regular coffee.
With milk or without?
With milk.
Yes, and?
Hi.
Hello?
Sausage and egg.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I'm just gonna stop here in this parking lot and have my breakfast. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I know that it will help push out the videos to a larger audience. So yeah, subscribe. And there'll be a lot more camping adventures to come. Why does the cheese always get stuck onto the wrapper? You can try and scrape it out without eating the actual wrapper.